Welcome to Wessex Garages Newport. Here we have a very nice Nissan Qashqai Tecna 1.5 DCI 110 PS unit, finished in metallic silver with a black contrasting lower section. The car has front spotlights, alloy wheels, and the metallic paintwork really complements the exterior of the car. Moving inside the car, we'll get a general idea of the alloy wheels of the car itself. As you can see, very stylish. Colour-coded mirrors, door handles, and you'll notice this nice black moulding that runs down the bottom side of the car. It's very practical. It's very good at resisting stones, but it also breaks the paintwork up to give it a nice aggressive-looking stance. As we move to the rear of the car, we come to the very impressive boots of the Qashqai. As you can see, very, very sizable. Plenty of depth, plenty of load space. As you can see, lots and lots of space there. Car boasts a 60-40 split rear seat, and when folded flat, the seats fold flat too. The car has 3 lap and diagonal seat belts and 3 rear head restraints, which we'll show in a second. So move round to the side of the car, and there's the fuel filler cap, and again those very, very stylish alloy wheels. As we move up to the interior of the car, we'll notice the nice interior, and as you can see, nice black upholstery, complete with 3 head restraints and those 3 lap and diagonal seat belts, a centre rear armrest, and as you can see then the mat pockets and door pockets there, and plenty of legroom as you can see in this car, absolutely stacked of it. This car is a fantastic family car, houses 5 people with absolute comfort and ease, that makes it the perfect long distance family car. As we move on to the side of the car, we come now to the driver's side, and you'll notice the brushed chrome aluminium look door pulls with the electric window switches. And again we'll see the interior of the car, and note the white stitching on the edge of the seats. Very, very discreet, very conservative, just breaks the upholstery up and just gives it that very, very luxurious feel that this car has. Again, lovely quality seats, lovely condition. Note the cup holders in the front centre console, next to the central locking switch. Now as we climb inside the car, we'll notice, first of all, the mileage, and you'll see the speedo in front of you. And there's the mileage there. Rev count to the left with temperature gauge on the bottom. Speedo to the right with fuel gauge. Car's got a trip computer on it as well, which is very, very useful. This will actually tell you exactly how many miles you've got driving at the current style you're driving at that present moment, to indicate how many miles you can do on that tank of fuel. You'll also notice this car has satellite navigation, and here is the unit here. Very nice system on this, got Bluetooth as well, allows you to connect a mobile phone to the car, or mobile phones to the car rather. It allows you to make safe calls and legal calls from your mobile phone, and all the controls are operated on the radio itself and those on the steering wheel, which we'll come to later. Beneath that is the air conditioning controls. It has dual climate control, which means that driver and passenger have independent control over what they would like the car to do. And for example, when you press these buttons here, you can actually control driver and passenger air conditioning temperature, so no more arguments of who's hot and who's cold in the car. You've now got your own control and you can do what you want. 12 volt power pocket in the bottom there with a cubby hole. It's ideal for putting things like an iPod in or similar device. You'll notice that the car has the cup holders here, lots of storage space here, the little tight like chain is ideal for that one there, nice and easy to get to. You'll notice a very, very deep front centre console with armrest, and inside it you've got room to put bottles and other storage areas, but also this car has got the iPod USB connectivity, and this is very, very useful. You can connect an iPod to it or similar MP3 device, play your music through the speakers of the car, and even better is that it can be charged at the same time, but out of harm's way, they're out of sight. And there's the armrest. Now next on the steering wheel, we've got the nice Nissan badge. You'll notice that we have here the controls here for radio and telephone. The volume is controlled here, telephone here, and the source to detect where you want to go from CD to MP3 to radio. On here, the very, very useful cruise control. Now this is fantastic for improved fuel consumption. On a long motorway journey, or in any motorway journey, you can set the speed limit to your desired taste, i.e. 70 miles an hour, the car will then stay at 70 miles an hour and keep a constant speed until you change it. The cruise control can be deactivated by the steering wheel. You can simply just deactivate it by putting your foot on the brake very lightly and it will cancel the cruise control. But you can also resume this afterwards to go back to where it was last set. Also very, very good for contraflows. If you're on a 50 mile an hour contraflow and worried that you might exceed the speed limit, I'd recommend to put the cruise control on, set it at 50 and relax. Now this car is very well spec'd and we have similar cash cars like it throughout the Wessex Garages dealerships. This car can be reserved online. If you do so, you will get £75 off the price for doing so. You might also want to get your existing car valued using the Wessex online valuation service. It's free and easy to use and will give you an accurate idea of what your car's worth. I would, however, recommend to come in with your part exchange and relevant paperwork to obtain an even better price once we see it. Likewise, the Qashqai is very worth driving if you're looking at competitors like this, and it's well worth test driving one to see just how good they are and what it can do for you. Bring the family along, see what they think of the car, come and drive it, and drive away a fantastic car.